In this video, I'm going to be testing the new, well, I don't know if it's new, but it's the Got It Covered Concealer by Lottie London in the shade Chestnut. Last week, I actually tested the foundation by Lottie London, so definitely check that out. But yeah, this is a concealer, and when I looked at it in store in Superdrug, the tester, it seemed like really thick, the consistency. So I was like, is it going to be good for like under eye, or is it going to be good for like actually concealing like marks and stuff like that? So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out. I think it's £4.95, but I'll leave everything linked below as always. But yeah, I have to apologise for this Face X Friday being up so late, a day late, because this week has just been horrible, a horrible, disappointing mess. And on top of that, my ring light broke. So I'm sorry if the lighting isn't as good, but I still wanted to get something up for this week anyway. But yeah, if you want to see how I got with this, then just keep watching. Right, so I am starting off on bare skin. I know it's concealer, but when I swatched this in store, it seemed like it was quite a thick concealer, and I don't know if that's because it was open for a long time, but it seemed quite thick. So I'm going to start off with base, just with bare skin, and as always, I've just prepped with my NYX First Base Priming Spray. Just going to open it. And that's what it looks like. It's soft. Oh, well, it's not soft. It's like very like stiff bristles. So I'm assuming I'm just gonna have to like push it through. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, it seemed quite like thick to be like an under eye concealer when I swatched it in the store. So that's why I started off with bare skin, and I'm gonna apply it to straight to my face. I mean, it seems like an alright consistency. I probably should have gotten a lighter shade if I wanted it as like an under eye highlight, but because of how thick it was, I thought it would be really good for like concealing dark marks and scars. Do that again. Bend it out with my finger. But it's covered my scars, which is quite good. I'll try on this side, which is like really bad. It seems to dry down to like a semi-matte finish, but it's covered my scars, as you can see. No, in an ideal world, if I had like better skin, I'd probably just use this as like my foundation and just put it underneath my eyes and like taper it out here and like just leave it for my everyday makeup. But that is not the case, so I reckon this is quite good if I like just carry it in my bag and I need touching up somewhere. If like my foundation is rubbed off somewhere, something like that. This would be really good as like a touch up. But use my dirty sponge, don't judge me. I'm very disorganised today. I mean, it seems to have covered it really well. Like, there's no dark marks at all. But because of the shade, I really can't see me using this as an under eye highlighter. But what I could do maybe next time is try this in a lighter shade as an under eye highlighter and see what's there, what's happening there. See if it works. I mean, judging by how well that's worked, you know what? I might just go in straight with my under eye highlighter, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that because that's blended in really well. I mean, the applicator's weird, but it works with a sponge and and my finger. I might put a tiny bit on my forehead just to even out my skin tone. But you know what? Because of how like well it's like blended in with my skin, I don't even think I'm gonna put foundation on. I was gonna use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, like every girl does, let's be honest. But I do like this. Sometimes I do use this on my own, like when my skin was better, I would just use it on my own underneath my eyes. I do have like a whole video from like a couple of years ago on these concealers, which I will leave linked somewhere. putting like more than I usually do just because I'm not like putting foundation on. But this is a good alternative, I reckon, if you just want like a light coverage and you don't want to do like a full face of foundation. Like, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. My face feels pretty, like, my scar's concealed and it just blends into my skin nicely. And it's not as heavy as the foundation that I tested last week. I'm not saying that foundation is heavy, but it is foundation. And yeah, it just feels really lightweight and nice. Keep squeezing it. I'll put a tiny bit here on my chin as well. And I might use a brush to blend that in this time. I have noticed it has dried down to quite a matte finish as opposed to the LA Girl Pro Conceal doesn't dry down to a matte finish, it's quite soft and creamy. It applies quite creamy and it blends really nicely. Okay, that was nice. I didn't really want much makeup on today, so that was perfect. I think I'm just gonna like, literally, I might do this on camera. I'm gonna quickly blush. I don't even think there's a need to set like the concealer with powder, like it's pretty like matte and fine itself. If you've got like really oily skin, which I used to have, and now I have like dry skin, which is so good, then you might want to set it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to budge at all. Like, I've got combination skin, so like my T-zone, my forehead is oily. I might put like a tiny bit of oil, but it's set quite matte. I'm super pleased with how quickly like this has turned out really good. And if you're in a rush, then this is probably something quite perfect. I'm not going to powder, and do I need highlight? I'd call this like Tesco Glam. When you want to like still like hide and cover up some stuff, but you don't want to wear like a heavy full face just to get your groceries. Face is quite, not dry, but like, I think it could do some like extra hydration. I'm gonna add some setting spray. I've just accidentally not used foundation and just used this as concealer, as foundation, and it's actually really worked. I'm quite surprised at how it's turned out. I mean, I think it is in person, it's making my face look a bit darker because it is probably like a shade too dark for my skin. It might not look so on camera, but it's a bit too dark for my skin. So I say this is probably perfect for my summer shade, but I'm really impressed at how it's turned out. Like, my skin looks flawless and I haven't had to put any foundation on, and I've got really bad scars, so this is really good. This concealer is really good. Like, if you're looking for something to cover scars with, this is fantastic, and I'd probably carry this around in my purse and my bag just so I could touch up places really easily. But I'm really happy how this turned out. I'll try and come back in a few hours to see if it has like worn away or anything, but for now I will see you later. Hi, so I have no idea like how the lighting looks right now because, as I said, my ring light's broken, so I'm improvising and using budget lighting at the moment. But yeah, I put my makeup on about 12:30 and it is 12:30 in the afternoon, and it's now 25 to 12, so literally like 11 hours later. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can see, nothing's really like budged at all. I did have to like put some makeup because what I did today, well, I'm not gonna go into what happened today, but basically like a lot of hair got like rubbed off, but that wasn't like through my fault. It was like quite vigorous rubbing off. I'm not really explaining myself basically, but so my makeup got removed, but like on this side it didn't budge at all, and I'm really surprised it didn't actually budge at all. On this side it did a bit, but it was fine. I just patted it with a bit of like powder and it held up fine. But yeah, like I'm actually really happy with how it's like lasted, and it feels like my forehead's oily, but like here my scar's completely covered, and it feels like, doesn't feel like I'm wearing like foundation, and it doesn't transfer that much. I realised as well. it doesn't transfer as much as like foundation does as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And when my skin, like if it ever gets better, which it probably won't, but I might get like lighter shades and mix it in and then use that as just like a concealer for my face, and that's it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. And yeah, if you're looking for a good matte concealer or something that will cover your scars, then I'd definitely say this is your one that you're looking for. If you got to the end of the video, thank you for watching, and fingers crossed I'll be able to film like this week coming up. But yeah, I should be doing an exciting haul soon as well, so yeah, hopefully gonna upload 3 times a week regardless of this ring light situation. But yeah, if you got this far video and you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.